ஓகே, அப்ப நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா? பேசுறது கேட்கிறதா? கேட்கிறது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மிஷன் என்னது? ஓகே, இது இல்லையா?
There you go. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
No sigilo பார்த்தல, அதனால மிஸ் admit ஆனது நான் increment professionally easily case organized good mentor help before term begins. I was assigned the task to you. Please give us the details. Professor Phineas Nicholas, Black Headmaster.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may
Why
find
not?
there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor to expect.
Protego! Revelio!
Oh,
Perhaps I'll come back to this. Revelio!
the both of us.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
If only a new student were to help me with...
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio!
Here I come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos. Levioso.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
We love one.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay. Okay, breakthrough relations with control skill size, gravitational levia, or target lock. Right side, no target lock, I want. Okay, 15 target set. Yeah.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Yeah.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Glad you're back.
Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Thank you.
Apologies in advance.
Yeah. Breakthrough relations first with like the summoning sham at you. Okay.
Levioso!
என் கண்ட்ரோல் ட்ரிகர் உடஞ்சிடும் இந்த மேட்ச். இந்த கேம் முடிய இருக்குல்ல 50 நிமிஷம் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Okay, I am back. So let's start the video. Please. Sorry. Complete round with skill combination. Practice with Luke and Brett. Ragged Bhaiya. இருங்க குழு இருக்கு. அதாவது இப்போ அக்ஷயாவையும் லெவிஷையும் யூஸ் பண்ண சொல்லி கொடுப்போம் தானே.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. You need to stop practicing before you finish all of them. Let me know.
போயேன் பேங்கேட்டுக்குள்ள இந்த ஆர்டர் போறேன். காசு அக்ஷயா ஃபாலோ பை கான்ஸ்டன்ட் பேஸ் இருக்கா? Actually,
That was something.
Okay, basic caster, okay.
Good one.
இப்போ வந்து லெவியோசா.
Nicely done.
Thanks, sir.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's
Yeah,
weaknesses
most
during
times,
practice
yeah.
than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Sound cut இருக்கா?
Assignments all finished.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Oh.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
நானும் செட்டிங்னு நினைச்சேன் எல்லாருக்கிட்டையும் பேசுறாங்க. இந்த டோர் ஃபிசிக்ஸ் தான் ப்ரோ கேவலமா இருக்கு இந்த கேம்ல. டோர்ஸ்லாம் ஓபன் பண்ணலான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. பாரு போறானா நின்னுக்கிறான் அப்புறம் திறக்கலாம். இதுக்கு நான் ரிவ்யூஸை போட்டே வந்துடுவேன்டா. இன்னொன்னு அதுதான் இங்க தான் நினைச்சா கூட்டிக்க முடியாது. பிடிக்கிறவங்கலாம் வச்சிருந்தோம்னா பங்கமா இருக்கும். ரிவ்யூஸை போட்டு போய் பழம்பத்தே குடிச்சிருக்கலாம்.
If only a new student were to help me.
ப்ரோ இதை முடிச்சு அந்த பொண்ணு ஹெல்ப் ஆகாமல் பண்ணுவோம்.
I trust Mr. Brattle is able to accommodate you and that you found
Tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Exhale. ஓகே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு அட்டாக் பேசிக் அட்டாக்னு வச்சுக்கோயேன். இதை எப்படி ஆக்டிவேட் பண்ணுவேன்? ஸ்பெல் செக்ஷன் வேணும். ஓகே பயங்கரமா இருக்கு ப்ரோ. குவாலிட்டி ஓல்ட் ட்ரெஸ் என்ன சரி குவாலிட்டிக்கு என்ன வெயிட் பண்ணுவான். லூமஸ் தேவைப்படாதுல்ல, லூமஸ்ல இருக்கும். ஸ்விட்ச் பிளாட்ஃபார்மா சரி ப்ரோ அப்படி பண்ணுவோம்.
Some kind soul help me?
No. பயங்கரமா இருக்கு ப்ரோ. Hello, we got a viewer. Hi, bro. யாருன்னு தெரியல.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, student and my schedule.
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man, exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
பார்த்தீங்க ப்ரோ வந்து போட்டுனாங்க. இரு உங்களுக்கு ஏன் லைவ் கொஞ்சம் அடிப்படுது? ப்ரோ உங்களுக்கு அடிப்படுது, ஏன் அடிப்படுதுன்னு தெரியல. ஏன் உங்களுக்கும் லாக் ஆகுது இப்படி? நான் குவாலிட்டி மகா கம்மியா வச்சிருக்கேனே. ஓகே ஓகே அடிப்படுது. ஓகே பரவாயில்ல பார்த்துக்குவோம். ஏன் எனக்கு அவ்வளோ அடி தெரியல.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. It's you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
Oh, something
you might need me. So, were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay.
Silent as a grave.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Be careful.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Basic character under the
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
fuck.
We must remain unseen. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking around.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Do you think you'll find in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can...
No! We've tried every... Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio!
Secrets of the darkest... I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and friend out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
It's not wrong.
Protego!
இந்த மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு.
Repair.
என்ன முடியுது?
Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it.
Yeah, portal.
Where might this lead?
The anti-atheum. அப்படின்னா secret of anti-chamber. இது இப்போதைக்கு வேண்டாம்.
Repair. Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that Runo. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay, that's great. already பண்ணிட்டேனே.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Potato. Stitch one.
Okay.
Stitch one. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Alcohol is attacking a trainer system during operation. Okay. Heal out. ஓ இது எதுக்குமே யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக பவர் போகுது. எதை கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா இன்னும் தெரியல.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Potato. Incendio. This must be the way forward, but to where?
இடமே மூலமா இருக்கு.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Silver spectacles. ஃபைட் சீன் வரணும்னு முடிவாயிடுச்சுன்னா வந்துதான் ஆகும்.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
கம்மியாகணும்னா அப்படியே helpful.
It is a book after all.
அவனும் இல்லை. ஓ இப்போ பிளேயர் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஹெட்மாஸ்டர் பிளாக் அப்படியே வருவோம் நம்ம. The heck are doing here அப்படின்னு. Fear of memories அது. Oh. Hogwarts அது. அதுதான் ஐயோ அவர் பேர் என்ன மறந்துட்டேன். ஐயோ டம்பிள்டோர். டம்பிள்டோர்
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
நான் வந்து நொடி வைக்க பின்னாடி தான் போகிறான் ப்ரோ. எரிச்சலாக இருக்கு. இதில் அந்த புள்ளி மாதிரி அந்த சிஸ்டம் இல்லை. நீங்கள் கரெக்டாக அந்த டைம் போகணுன்னு போக சொல்கிறான்.
Revelio.
அதெல்லாம் கீழே கேட்கக்கூடாது. இன்னைக்கு என்ன மட்டும்
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, at least.
It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
பேச முடிக்கலாம் கேட்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ சின்ன பிரேக் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்துட்டோம். என்ன டவுட்னா ஹார்வர்ட்ஸ் என்ன ஒன்று Night Center outpost making okay open up. Oh, இவ்வளவு பெருசா மாப்பு. என்ன கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன் ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டேன். சாரி. சரி அப்ப என்ன பண்ணோம்?
This cannot be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
I adore decorating for the holidays. Can never have. Not sure the fairies would agree, mind.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bountiful. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
ஆயா நீ ஜாலியா இருக்கிற போல போயிட்டியா மதுரைக்கு எங்க இருக்க?
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. Can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return them later, even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic. Time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
என்ன sound
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of the cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Sound. அது ப்ரொஃபஸர் அக்கா நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராமிங் அக்கா மாதிரி.
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like
that. Professor.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them.
நீ ஏன்டா எதை எடுத்தாலும்
The best to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Nice work in the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. and he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Lagai வருதான்
Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
See that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Old Albion Tafora.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Yes. Elbina idha, okay. La, Elbia.
Look at that! That'll show them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Nandri. இவன் நல்லா இருந்துச்சா
Revelio.
And with that as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, we'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
என்னடி வரணுமா
Hope those mandrakes relishing their new pot only cost me my damned hearing.
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Revelio.
பரவாயில்ல ப்ரோ இது ஓரளவுக்கு தான் இன்டீரியர்ஸ்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்கான் நல்லா தான் இருக்கு
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer...
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. They've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been. Better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Incendio! Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego!
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
Victory is ours.
படிக்கலையா? படிப்பு இருக்கலாம் தம்பி, அதுக்குன்னு படிச்சுட்டே இருக்க முடியாதுல்ல. வந்தா இன்டர்ன்ஷிப், போனா இன்டர்ன் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம், தப்பு இல்லை. பார்க்கலாம். ட்ரை தான் இருக்கும்.
If there's more than one way to enter.
The wizards will have no...
How many of you are there?
Someone there? I won't rest. I've been fighting an intruder! That was unimpressive! Bring it to white, Philip! That's the best you can do! An utterly pitiful display! Pathetic.
Because if there's more than one way to enter.
You can't stop us. Chill spells glance off of us. Enough of this.
Okay, I'm gonna level 10 and our level 1 la. Yeah, what's up? Nine to money at the okay, that's 3 hours. 3 minutes, 6 minutes last answer. Okay, what's wrong? Huh?
There's more than one way to enter.
Okay.
How many of you are there?
I'll level up and nothing. Not the question.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
If you're here for my wares,
Oh, handles are. Yeah. Damn, bro. Oh. What are extended?
my wares. I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
I should investigate.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of... Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Go there! Stop! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student over my dead skin!
No, don't.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one as yet. I suspect that...
Mallowsweet?
I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! Levioso! Incendio!
These are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Right.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Incendio!
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio! I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of...
books.
Figure in Nanjana. I'm a contemporary.
Revelio.
What?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts?
The Black would never allow that. It would make them look completely incompetent, which we do.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Master Carr, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Sir Sharp, the Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
எப்படி சொல்ல சொல்லவே இல்லை.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth Weasley, bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping... It's the last ingredient I need to complete...
Your potion should not... Your potion station's organized and free of clutter. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Gareth.
Hello again.
Here's the Fooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished. And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gary.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Mr. did not do this on his own. accomplice will answer to me.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
Meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah, bro. So, இது வேலையை முடிச்சுக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Dismissed.
You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth.
Incendio! Accurate. Don't forget too quickly simply because you had one victory over Sallow.
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pit. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blank.
Revelio.
guys, இதெல்லாம் முடிச்சுக்கலாம். Yeah. So next episode probably அடுத்த சாட்டர்டே அடுத்த ஃப்ரைடே சொல்லலாமா? ஒரு அடுத்த ஃப்ரைடே என்ன டேட்டா? அடுத்த ஃப்ரைடே 13னா தென் there is a chance. தென் சாட்டர்டே 13. ஸோ ஓகே. ஸோ பார்க்கலாம். சாட்டர்டே ஒரு வாய்ப்பில் பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே, அது வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு வெளிப்படுவது உங்கள் நான் லாஸ்ட் ஸோ பார்க்கலாம். பாய்.